very good evening and welcome to the next vlog from our Halloween 2018, and it brings us to Tulleys Farm Shocktober Fest. I've not been here since 2015. Charlotte's never been here before, first time, but tonight she faces 8 different scare attractions, including Chop Shop. Now she said that she's going to brave it. Obviously Charlotte doesn't normally like the chainsaws, do you? Like you're a bit scared, you're on edge already, aren't you, with the chainsaws? But tonight she's promised me and all of you guys in various other Halloween videos that she's going to brave Chop Shop, which is one of the 8 scare mazes to experience. It's a world famous event, it's been going for years. It's one of the first screen parks to be done here in the UK. Obviously a lot of events have popped up over the past sort of 5 or 6 years. This event's been going for a long time. It's very highly regarded among a lot of celebrities. A lot of people come here to Shocktober Fest here at Tulleys Farm. They also do a Halloween event in the daytime for families, and yeah, that's just finished literally at 5 o'clock. It's only just gone 5 now, hasn't it? And literally we're straight in nice and early for this one tonight.
And I'm sorry to the viewers, I've not got a spooky dress on.
No spooky dress, she's got my coat on. What's this here?
It's too cold.
That's my coat, but I must say there's already been a few changes since I was last here. Obviously the booster was here, the big ride that you can see over at the back there. But this sign's new since I last came. I don't know if it's new for this year or it's just new since I was last here, but yeah, that I've not seen before. There's also a Dodgems, there's a few other rides as well. And yeah, we're expecting a busy night. It's not a sellout tonight, but it is a busy night for Shocktober Fest. So we're going to hopefully try and do all the 8 attractions. There's also obviously the rides that we can do which are pay extra. And there's the Circus Of Horrors, which hopefully we'll be able to get that in, but obviously the priority is getting on the different attractions. In terms of new things since I was last here, I don't think there's been loads of like new attractions and stuff. A lot of the attractions seem to be the same, but we know for this year the new 2018 edition, so to speak, is an extension to Colony and also to the Cellar as well. So they've been extended for 2018, and yeah, I can't wait for it. But of course, Charlotte, are you ready for the spooks?
No.
Yeah. She loves it really. Let's have a look at the map then. Let's have a look what we got. So obviously it's all spread out around the different sides. There we are, Chop Shop down the back. You've got an awesome hayride, Horrorwood Haunted Hayride, which was amazing. I loved that last time. A few attractions down here. You've got all these stages. There's all street theatre. It's a big event, this one. And yeah, I think we're going to sort of start off down to the right hand side, because obviously a lot of these attractions around the entrance I think are going to get busy first. Mazes are open from 5:30 until what, 11 o'clock was it? 11:30. Oh, there you go. It's going to be a busy night. But yeah, you're looking forward to it?
Yeah.
It's a bit on edge, I can tell. It's a bit on edge, but this looks absolutely awesome. Look at that. And there's all fire when you drive into the car park, fire out the front of the entrance. Let the scares begin, and let's make our way to our first attraction tonight. Right then, so we've come right down to the back of the event, and the marquee just here for our first attraction. It's already been crossed off. It's Creepy Cottage. First attraction of the night, Charlotte's first ever scare maze here. Yeah, there's some goats at the side. Got some fans of Theme Park Worldwide over there. Hey. Have a good night, guys. Enjoy it. Hey. Have fun. And we'll see you when we come out with our first attraction.
Imagine seeing someone you knew here.
What? Hello. Woo! 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 You got a few cuts and bruises there. Just on your face and a little bit on the body. Only a little bit. Not too much. Yeah. Right then, just come out of attraction number 1. By the way, loving the fantastic street theatre. Seen a few already around there by our first attraction, which was the Creepy Cottage. Straight in there, certainly more actors in there than last time when I did it, and a few little changes as well to the set design. Only quite a short attraction, maybe 5 or 6 minutes, but like I said to Charlotte, there's quite a lot of props in there that you might be able to find in like your local B&M over Halloween. It's got that sort of feel to it. That's why we started with it. From what I remember, it was one of the weaker attractions here, but that certainly wasn't weak. Like, that was really good.
I got some good scares.
Yeah, Charlotte got a couple of good jump scares. One which was brilliant, where, well, basically you're walking around a creepy cottage and you've got like a kitchen, a bathroom scene, loads of other weird and wacky stuff around. And yeah, a really good jump scare that Charlotte got. Literally there was a curtain hanging down. Yeah, and right in front of you, which was great. But no, I really enjoyed that. Again, like lots of little props. There's like a little spongy floor in there. That was good fun. And yeah, genuinely good start to the night. That was attraction number 1 of 9 that we've got to see, of course, including the Circus of Horrors. But next up, we're going in the attraction, which is in the marquee just here. Yeah, how are we saying it?
Vixie, I think it is.
Vixie, we're just apparently called Vixie, so we'll go in there, and of course we'll see when we come out. I think this is a bag on your head maze. Used to be known as Elements, this one. Worth pointing out, we only waited about 5 minutes for that one, so we're doing quite well. And from looking at the screens around, that's a good thing with it. It's a screen park operated like a theme park because they've got all the screens around. It is basically like a theme park, but only a few fairground rides. You know, they've got all the queue time boards and everything, so you know how long the waits are across the park, and loads of areas to sit down, like the hub area you can see here, and you'll see a lot of that in between us going in the mazes tonight. I'll show you some of the hub area, and you just saw another bit of street theatre. Loads of actors walking around and lots more to come. But yes, we've just come out of that. Bag on your head maze. Not changed loads since I was last here a few years ago, other than it's now got a big finale scene, which I'll talk about in just a moment. But yeah, you walk through. It's worth pointing out there's no touching in the mazes here, unless it's accidental by the actors, but they don't intend to touch you in any of these attractions. So like Charlotte said in the queue line, I never really thought about it this way, but considering there's a lot of screen parks out there now, what touch? Quite interesting to see how they do a bag on your head maze without actually touching you. It was a change of elevation, lasted about 10 minutes. A few like wonky floors, little bridges to walk over, changes of elevation where the rope goes down and up. A really like symbol effect where it's just a waterfall. Literally, they must have a pond with like a water fountain in, and so it sounds like you're going to get soaked. And then of course, my main effect in there that I love is the fire effect, literally, and you're pretty much guaranteed to see it. I saw it 3 times on our run through. And literally, it feels like the fire is right next to you. We're not just saying a small little fire blast, it's a huge, massive fire explosion that goes off. And we saw that 3 times when we went through, so it's not one of them effects that you're going to miss. But yeah, that was really good. It feels like it's so close, but actually it's behind like a cage. And yeah, overall, good attraction. The finale, like I say, there's all body bags and stuff hanging up, where you take your hood off at that point. And yeah, barrels, whacking all the barrels and strobe lights and stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, I didn't get any scares in there. I don't really like bagging your head mazes that much. But we've done that now. It's done with for the night. And yeah, Charlotte, what did you think? Just having your the last supper.
My last supper before yeah, it was okay. You could see through the bag quite a bit. But they did well with, like Sean said, not having the touching. There was like crowds and stuff. I'd got a few stares, but
nothing that much.
The fire,
yeah, the fire was good. We got a few good blasts there, didn't we? But heading up to our next attraction, we're going to make our way up towards the cellar, which is obviously up in that way, and you can just see the actor just there that I got a little shot of whilst we were in there. But yeah, it's such a massive setup, loads of food outlets. If you're in a rush to get here, maybe you've not ate on your way, don't worry, there's so much here. Yeah, like, quite pricey. I mean, it was $8.50 for what they're calling popcorn chicken. It's not KFC, but it's popcorn chicken, chips, and a bottle of Coke. But Charlotte had jacket potato.
Jacket potato, as I love them. And this was £5 and then £1.50.
Yeah, so it's not too bad, and there's a lot of food here, a lot more street there coming down. Brilliant, that is. So much to see around here. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get moving. Let's go and do our next attraction, and we'll see when we come out of the cellar. Oh, so we just come out of the cellar. Very spooky and extended for 2018. And you can certainly tell, for someone who's done that before a couple of times, you can tell the bits that have been added. Normally you go in just down the side just here first. However, before going into the building just there, you actually go into some cages round on this side now. I think there was, yeah, like 3 cages that were batching. And then they moved you forward from there into one big cage, which nothing happened or anything. It was just building the suspense. And then you went down into the first room for your briefing and onwards. I really like that attraction. It's a long attraction.
Yeah, it is long.
Probably 10 minutes, if not a little bit more, from start to end. because there's so much going on. Of course, you're going into this cottage and down into the cellar that's obviously built underneath it.
Flooring.
Yeah, really uneven. Most of it is indoors, however there's a few sections where you do go outside into different buildings, but most of it is indoors. So of course you can do it either in the daylight hours if you get here early, or at night. It doesn't really matter too much. If you do it in the day, it's not going to spoil it too much, that one. But yeah, in terms of theming, I love that attraction. It starts off where you go through all these vines and leaves, and then you have to go down on this platform where it's like like as we call with the air at the side where it pushes you together.
Yeah.
But with this one, you get deeper into it.
I was like, bye, Sean, as I went down.
And then down you go into it. But I really like that. And then of course you're going through lots of different rooms. There's all sorts. There's bedrooms. There's like a nursery scene. All sorts. Like I could sit here all day and talk about the scenes in that. It's very after. So obviously last time oh my god, that's good jump scares going on. There we are from your pancakes, crepes and waffles, some jump scares going on. That guy's loving it. Living the dream. Look at that. That's a good scare. It's famous. What a legend, love it, yeah. Get yourself, have some pancakes of him, it's worth it, love it. That's brilliant that I got them when they were coming out. That leads me on to say, it didn't really have that much of a finale, but unless you walk out and he is your finale,
yeah, maybe.
You know, he gets a good jump scare when he comes past. And yeah, there's so much going on in there, I really enjoyed that. Lots of actors, beautifully themed. Again, no touching, nothing too intense. And the second bit what I've been added new was the strobe maze in there now. Kind of, yeah, it was really good how that I put in. It kind of doesn't really fit with the whole theme of being in this old like cottage and in the cellar, where it had some good scares and the actors were really lively, really active in there. All the actors we've seen in the 3 attractions so far have been brilliant, to be honest. And yeah, like there was one girl and she was climbing on these bars and made us walk like through her legs to the next bit, so that was quite cool. Yeah, overall, very good attraction, favourite of the night so far, but there's still a lot to come, including Chop Shop. I won't make you brave it next unless you want to. We're going to have a look down that way, shall we, and have a look at the clown maze as well. But yeah, really good so far. Nice to be back at this event. Oh, how awesome does that look with all the lights, all the smoke? Brilliant. Oh, hello there again. Hiya. Look at these up here. Got a couple of chainsaw guys. It's like they're guarding this cage. I'm not too sure what this cage is for, but they're guarding it. Whatever they're doing up there. It's a bit like Darth Vader, isn't it? Oh. Oh, he's looking at me. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, this event has just got bigger and bigger. Like I said earlier on, there's rides. You got the Dodgems there. What's that? 3 rides that you've got all in this section. There's this big bar area just over here. Obviously, you've got all the nice red ambient lighting just there. Yeah, this event is just getting bigger and bigger every year, and it's great to see. There might not have been loads in terms of new attractions since I was last here, but the Scream Park itself has just got bigger. Look at that, the colonies round here, Chop Shop down at the bottom, and then Twisted Clowns 3D, which is over here on the left-hand side. We're going to give that one a go maybe first, or do you want a brave Chop Shop? What? We're going to do it? Let's head down this way, let's go and do it. Don't worry, that pumpkin man up there is giving you some support. Go for it, Charlotte. Do it, you'll be absolutely fine.
This might be the last time I appear in a vlog.
Oh, it could be the end. But if not, we'll see for some more scares next week. Let's go down this way and have a look at the facade. Love all this round here, it's so atmospheric. I've missed this event over the past 2 years, and look at that for a facade.
Oh no.
So that's the colony there, we'll do that one later on. You can hear the revs from the chainsaws. Let's get a bit closer, let's go and have a... Yeah. Well, everyone's coming out. Now, I really like this attraction and how it starts because it's beautifully themed. However, you know me, unless you're scared of chainsaws, I kind of felt like, I said this in the vlog last time, you got a beautiful start and then towards the end, the chainsaws in a way for me kind of take away from it because it starts off beautiful with all this theming. And look at this, the Chop Shop garage. Got this car out the front. It looks brilliant. Well, don't worry, you got a little bit of a queue until we go in. What's that, maybe 15, 20 minutes or so? Yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, you look at that there, it looks great, but for me, the chainsaws kind of take away from it because you've got all that beautiful garage theme and then it's a bit like, but who knows, it might have changed. It's been a few years. So we'll see when we come out. And Charlotte, I must say, give us some support in the comments, guys. This girl, she's not putting on for the camera.
got
She genuinely has got a fear. But this Halloween, she said she was going to try and conquer it, and she's done quite a few. You've missed a couple, haven't you? But you've done a lot of attractions so far with chainsaws, and she's about to get chopped up. So we'll see when we come out. I can't wait. Charlotte braved the chop shop! Yeah, she's come out, she took a go up. It's October, oh my god.
I'm absolutely sweating after that.
Is that from all the fumes,
Honestly,
all the revs of them chainsaws?
I can't believe I've done that.
I'm so really proud of Charlotte going in. I mean, it's hard to tell how many actors there is because basically, let's do a walk through the attraction. So it starts off where you go into a pre-show room where you have your actor spiel. I like here as well, all the spiels, what they do at the start, are all themed, aren't they?
Yes, all themed.
Like that one, you've got like this guy that runs this garage and he's like, oh yeah, we want to make sure we're looking after you while we're checking over your car parts and all that. And then literally you go through like the car workshop, there's all shelves and everything. And then there was someone who recognised me in there near the start, some big guy who was a mechanic. And then you walk through and meet his sisters that are crawling out of these trucks. You got these big trucks and real cars in there, gorgeous theming, like the set pieces in there are fantastic. And then all storyline sort of goes out of the window, and it ends up in this room where it's literally, it is white walls with blood splattered up for a good 5 minutes, and it's chainsaw to chainsaw. But there's a lot of like actor runs and areas at the side. Yeah, it's hard to know how many there is. I would probably take a guess and say there was 4.
But it's just
it feels like more, but I think there is only 4. I could be wrong, I don't know, maybe there's someone watching this who can enlighten me more on it. But yeah, Charlotte did really well. I'm very proud that you went in there. At least you've done it. And was it as bad as you thought?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I think for me, because I love the attraction other than the chainsaw bit, and that's not because I'm scared of him, it's because I feel like it just takes away from it. It's a bit cliche. I kind of think it'd be better if there was one chainsaw and it was building up to it. Maybe you heard the revs whilst you're in that last car room, and then you go in and maybe there's nothing for like 2 minutes, and then you have a chainsaw. I feel like 1 or 2 impact scares would get people a lot more. It's like Subspecies at Alton Towers. You walk around that container, you can hear it coming. It's like, oh no, I know what's coming. And then it goes a bit quiet, he waits around the corner, and then he comes in with a chainsaw. It's just a bit repetitive. But at the end of the day, the general public that come here must really enjoy that. It's stayed here for a few years. But you've done it now, and the good thing is, what I've not told her yet, is that I've paid for it to have unlimited runs of Chop Shop tonight.
Thank you.
No, not really. But no, well done, you did really well. And on to our next attraction. We've done 4, we've done half of the mazes. Really quick, considering a few people we spoke to here actually have said it's the busiest night so far, and we're doing really well. It just goes to show it's very well operated here, very well designed. The maze have got big throughputs. I mean, what was there, maybe 15 in the group there? Yeah, maybe more. So yeah, it's designed for crowds. We're having a great night so far. We're definitely going to get everything in, and of course we'll be able to see the show as well, and also the street theatre. But next up, because we don't really like clown mazes that much, I think we're going to do Twisted Clowns, and then we'll save the Colony, which I must say, it looks incredible. I remember saying this last time, but the fact you've got all the wood here, what's sticking up, and then of course you've got the smoke and the lights coming from behind it, it looks fantastic all the way around here. Awesome, but yeah, we'll go and try out Twisted Clowns 3D, which is just here on the right. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, it is more of a theme park than a scream park. Look at it, so well themed, all these different sections. I love it, it's a fantastic event, and I've really missed it. sure what's going on, but we've just been grabbed by these two guys that were up here earlier with the chainsaws, and yeah, we're being moved into a cage. I'm not too sure what's going on. What? Oh no! What? Charlotte, you know your fear. Oh, and you know your fear about chainsaws. You're about to Oh my God! Charlotte's definitely facing the fear side. Head on! Oh my God! Look, well done, Charlotte. You braved it. Thank you very much. That was wonderful. Yeah. Well done, Charlotte. Well done. You did a good job.
Oh, you have to get a photo.
Yeah. That was brilliant. I was not expecting that. That was so good. Charlotte faced the fears. Head on there. Head on. That was awesome. So proud of you. So proud. You did it. Yeah. I can't quite get over what's just happened to us up there. So we came straight out of the clowns. Oh, bit of play going off behind us. We came straight out of the clowns. Then we were summoned by those guys earlier on who were actually guarding that cage. We know what it's for now. They put people in there out of the crowd. And yeah, they have two guys with chainsaws and probably go for them. But Charlotte did so well there. So proud. Like, so good.
I didn't have a choice.
Oh, she did so well. Anyway, yeah, clowns got a bit sidetracked there, didn't we? Not our choice, but we got sidetracked. That was brilliant. Fair play to those guys. But yeah, we did clowns, and that was the best maze of the night so far.
That was fantastic.
I don't normally like clown mazes because they're very cliche, all the masks and everything. But in that, it wasn't really a lot of clown stuff.
No, like me and Sean went through just us as well because we lost the rest of the group, so it was even better. Yeah, we had some really good scares, some brilliant impact scares coming from like drop walls. There was a lot of uneven surfaces, like you went up quite a bit, down quite a bit. Loads of great stuff. Obviously, with you wearing the 3D glasses all the way through that attraction, made all the walls stick out a lot more. Some things seemed further away. It was brilliant. Some cracking acting in there. There was a big scene with a car that was all painted in UV paint. Some really good artwork. Whoever designed that has certainly spent a lot of time doing all faces on the walls and everything in that. And the bungee.
Yes, there was a bungee, so a proper American scare. You weren't seen that before, but literally, you came around a corner, there was all boxes, and then this girl who was attached to a bungee cord came swinging out towards us. Brilliant scare. I've seen that out at Universal before, and also at Busch Gardens Hollow Scream. That's quite a youth scare there. That was really good. First time I've ever seen that in the UK, actually. That was great. Some other really good impact scares. Really good attraction, well themed, quite long as well, about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was quite long, but honestly, that's probably the best clown maze I've ever done.
Yeah, the best clown maze I've ever done. It's funny how we both agree on stuff, isn't it? Like we both said when we were going around, oh, we're really enjoying this. But it's got some great scares. Worth pointing out the group size is big, but it's not taking away from the scares too much. Like, yeah, especially in that one. But even the other attractions, they don't feel like the size of the group is. No, I'd rather have a bigger group and not wait as long for the attractions. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, moving onwards and upwards, we're going into Coven now. Coven of 13, is it? Yeah. Here we are, talking of 13. Some cactus there with a 3 next to it, or is that its tail? I don't know. Yeah, is that supposed to fit into its next door? Who knows? We'll find out. But we'll go inside and we'll see you when we come out. Charlotte now has got no excuses with chainsaw mazes. She's going in them all.
Yes.
All of them.
Please
increment of 13, okay? Yeah, come on. Yeah, with that one, it's not a really long base, but it's not too short either. I'd say it's not 5 minutes, it's not 10 minutes, it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But I'm just not too sure what was going on with the theme in there. It was a bit, you know, a bit mismatched with the theme, I think, because you started off in a beautifully themed queue line, as you saw there for the clip. Quite hard to see on the camera, but there's all real trees that they must have, like dead trees, what they've got off the ground and put all around, which is brilliant. And the attraction starts off with that. Then you walk through an indoor scene with lasers and a big squeeze just on your legs.
Oh, I love
So you
that
walk through, and some really good impact scares where they're running up underneath the lasers and smoke, causing some really good jump scares.
I struggled to get through in Sean's big.
Yeah, and this big cat, I don't know why she's got it on. Honestly, it's warm.
No,
tonight.
I didn't put my dress on, so I thought it was going to be warm.
It was 18 degrees earlier. It was 18 degrees. It was hot. But yeah, with that one, you then went outside in some different scenes. Hello, Debo Online on YouTube. You then went through some different scenes that included like a house. We crawled underneath a fireplace. That was quite cool. Some candles on the side. And then Revenge of the Corn. No worries, not chainsaw. Fine with that now. Yeah, lots of like little fire pits and stuff going inside rooms, outside different areas. Like I say, it was nice to have some real fire around the attraction. Kind of reminded me a lot of the Welcome here at Alton Towers, which isn't one of my favourites, but that's better this year than it has been recently. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it, but it wasn't one of my favourites of the night. No massive scares for us in there. There was quite a lot of actors, and I must say I liked some of the theme. It had a good atmosphere when you were walking through. Quite eerie, the fact that you're going through all the corn, all the trees, in buildings, out of buildings. But yeah, it was alright. You know, it was alright. But up next, we're off to see the Circus of Horrors. I'm not too sure if you're allowed to film this or not.
I think you might.
Yeah, we might be able to. So if we can, we'll put some footage in for you. And if not, we'll see when we come out. But another stage just behind us there, you saw from the shots. Really good how they've got all the fire there and at the other stage. It's brilliant. But yes, let's go and see the Circus of Horrors. Around a 20-minute show, this one, I think. But yeah, we've got our ticket stamped. Let's go inside.
I am Count Dracula, love child of Nosferatu and Kenneth Williams. The show will start shortly, my friend. The king of the sword swallowers, he is Alecchio! The first implement he will swallow is a demon sword. It is a giant screwdriver. Used to be Phillips. And wasted. Satisfy yourselves, it is for real. Oh yeah. Past his lungs. Here he goes. Alecchio! Okay. Well, you've seen him swallow a giant screwdriver. It's now time to up the ante. The next implement he will swallow is a sword. It is a giant samurai made of solid steel and very, very sharp. He's going to take the samurai sword, he's going to force it down his throat, past his lungs, deep, deep into his internal organs. Here he goes. like to go a little further, my friends. The next implement he will swallow isn't a sword, it is taken from a Ford Sierra. It is a giant, heavy, half shaft. Go show my friends. Once again, satisfy yourselves with this for real. Do you like the feel of his shaft? Good girl. She's a bigger. She goes Weatherspoons. Yeah. Okay. He's going to take center stage once again. Not only will he swallow this half shaft, ladies and gentlemen, he will bend forward and spin the axle. Here he comes. Double bubble. Now spin! Here's Alessio! Why'd you look so horrified? I'm sure you swallowed worse. In order to swallow this, he's going to have to arch his whole neck and body to the curvature of the blade. If he fails to do this incorrectly, he will surely pierce his esophagus. Again. But ladies and gentlemen of Tulleys Farm, they've got more. If you, the crowd, go hard enough, he will bend his body forward, pushing his internal organs this way, that way, and that way. But we want you to go wild even before he attempts this stunt, in case he doesn't survive. Basically, he dies. Huh? Okay, so let's hear it for Alessio! Pretty wild, well, no risk, I reckon. Here he goes. Sword goes into the mouth, down his throat, and now here comes the bow! Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the world famous sword swallower, Alessio! We hope you're going to pay him so much, man. Till the next time. Lift up your skirts and go to hell! From hell!
Reagan, weary of her rude awakening, returned to the comfort of her solitude. Sleeping, must sleep, she thought, and bring to the end the necromantic nightmare.
So you've just seen a few minutes of highlights there from the Circus of Horrors here at Shocktober Fest. That was brilliant. About a 25-minute production there. Loads of different stuff going on. And apparently from talking to some of the guys there, they do different shows every time they do it. So obviously you can only watch it once whilst you're here, unless you come more than once over the event. But yeah, each time it's on every hour or so. Yeah, they do like a different acts in it. The start's the same, but yeah, they do different bits throughout. Really like that. I saw some stuff there what I've never seen done before, especially with the sword swallowing. A lot of the time you see the fake sword swallowing, where of course the sword all folds in together. Yeah, that was really good. Very impressed with that. And the fact that that was included, we worked out with what we've paid, it works out £4 an experience, whether that's a maze or for the show. We could certainly pay maybe £10 to £15 just to see that show. on its own. So with this scare event, it is priced a little bit higher than a lot of the other ones out there in the UK, but it's certainly worth it. You get the quality a lot better. Things like that tractor with the fire, it's running all night just there. But yeah, we stopped for another food break, haven't we? I've just had some donuts, and then Charlotte's had some cheesy chips. But it's a long day. Like, we've been here since 5 o'clock, but we started queuing outside what, about 20 past 4, and now it's like nearly, well, about 9:30, but we're doing well. 2 attractions left to go. Did you enjoy Circus of Horrors? Oh, cheesy chip mouth.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't it? We love our circuses and stuff, and we've seen quite a bit. Yeah, really very good, really good show. But yes, we're doing Colony next, and then we're going to do the hayride last. But yeah, Colony's just over there to the right, next to Chop Shop, where you've got the pumpkins just there. So we'll see you when we come out of this one.
We're used to this, you see, because we're movie stars. How you doing?
Movie stars.
Yeah, you've not seen my movie?
I've not seen. What's it called?
It's named after me.
What's your name?
Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein.
I got a book
sorry.
too.
Charlotte knows. It's all right. Charlotte knows
You
you're
know.
Frankenstein. Hello.
Is this going on YouTube?
It is, yeah, on
Oh
YouTube.
my god, what's the channel?
It's called Theme Park Worldwide.
Everyone subscribe to Theme Park Worldwide. If you don't, I will find you and I will kill you.
Who's in the pram?
This is Kevin.
Kevin. Oh, Kevin's coming out. Oh,
Don't you think he
is
takes
that from the
after me?
pumpkin patch?
I rolled around in a pumpkin patch now.
Oh, there you go. I like that. I like that. Well, we'll leave you to it. See you later.
Have a nice
I'll
evening.
watch your film now. Don't worry. I'll know you are next time, though.
You're such a charm.
See you soon. Now, from what I remember, Colony was a really long maze last time I was here. This year, along with the cellar, it's been extended, and yeah, we was in there.
Ages.
15 to 20 minutes. That's one of the longest scare mazes I've ever been in. Like, that was incredible. The set design in there is great. I remember saying last time I wasn't a huge fan of Colony. That time was a lot better. So much to talk about in there, but the general theme of it is basically this colony of people, this tribe, so to speak, that are bringing everyone together to try and sacrifice bodies. I think that's what's happening, and burning bodies. You go through like a bit of a morgue where there's all bodies at the side. Some gorgeous set pieces. It's mostly outside with big like fences, this sort of style actually, all the way around you, except the really tall, maybe 10 to 12 foot above you. Some really good jump scares in there, probably about 30 actors. There's a massive team in that. But it's more, instead of the scares, it's more about the experience with that. Going through that, all the theme in the audio, it was amazing.
It was
that was the best maze of the night, that was.
Yeah.
We've done some brilliant stuff tonight. I've enjoyed everything. I wouldn't say anything's been poor tonight, but that was really good. It tops it for the length. And what made it even better was we had a funny group in front of us, these two women, that actually ended up holding Charlotte's hands. My favourite bit was when Charlotte sneezed.
Yeah,
and
it's scary.
they thought it was a jump scare, so that was good. It always makes it funnier when you've got a group that are really scared going through. That was really good. There was fire pits in there as well. Some of the indoor sections where you had the big squeeze, some crawling sections, some air cannons, and some really good rooms actually where it's pitch black. There's just one red light in the corner shining towards you, and you feel like you've got to walk forward, but actually they'd send you into the front of the room, but then you have to come back on yourself to go to the next part of the maze. So that was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. The finale is a chainsaw where you've got like a path in the middle, and they split the group up. A chainsaw goes to the left and the right. Charlotte walked right past, and yeah, like I didn't, didn't even see Charlotte get scared. Just walked straight past. The chainsaw for me, I wish that wasn't there at the end.
Yeah,
I feel like it didn't fit with it at all.
Yeah.
It felt to me like the chainsaw's been added at the end, just so people come out running scared,
it
really.
didn't match the theme of
No,
it.
like I don't feel the need for the chainsaw to be there. But there's some great stuff, and it's worth pointing out. Obviously, Wicker Man at Alton Towers opened this year. There's a bit of Wicker Man inspired theming in there. Again, it was similar to Welcoming in a way. It felt very similar to Welcoming, but this was a lot better. The set design was gorgeous, the set dressing, so many little bits to see. But yeah, it was very good. That was in like a Wicker Man style statue that was really quite spooky, nearly as spooky as this motion simulator just behind me. Look at that, very spooky. And of course, we've done 8 different attractions. Of course, one of them being the show. meaning that we've got one little bit left to be crossed off on our ticket, which is the hayride that we're going to go and check out now. Now this I absolutely love. It might not be full of massive jump scares, but it's just so much fun, great theming, and again this one's quite long as well. So we're going to do the hayride, and then yeah, we'll talk all about that one.
To get changed for the occasion. I'm talking about
A man hiding in the bush, and we just come off the Horrorwood haunted hayride. How was that?
That was so good, but I had a chainsaw rammed down the side of my leg.
It was right next to you, and it vibrated on the seat, didn't it, on the wood? But yeah, did you enjoy the scenes in that?
Absolutely fantastic.
What, 15, 20 minute long
Brilliant.
attraction?
Really good.
So many actors and fire and set pieces. There's a big plane, there's a big bus.
Fantastic.
Yeah, there's all sorts. What a way to end our night here at Shocktober Fest, and the tractor is still burning right there. But yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic, really enjoyed it. But it might have already gone 11 o'clock, but the atmosphere is still pumping around here. It's great. I love it. All the rides are going around there. Oh my god, what's he doing? Oh, we got some Roman street theatre. But yeah, it's come to the end of the night.
Yeah.
What have you enjoyed the most first time coming?
The hayride.
Yeah, the hayride was your favourite?
That, yeah. The hayride and the colony, I loved it.
Yeah, they were great, but the clown maze was great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the clown maze.
That was awesome. They've all been really good. There's not one weak attraction,
not.
is there? It's been great, it has. But don't worry, it's near the end. You can take that coat off of mine. You can give me my coat back. But no, Charlotte has braved the chainsaws. And for me, oh my god, look at my hair. That has been my highlight. Charlotte braving the chainsaws tonight, because she's done so well on the hayride, chop shop, and mainly when we were trapped earlier on inside that very cage where the moment happened. But yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for joining us for another Halloween vlog and what's been my favourite event so far this year. It's been brilliant. I've missed coming here the past couple of years actually.
It'll be an annual one now.
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely be coming back next year for this one. It's been absolutely awesome, and I feel like, I don't know why I've missed it the past 2 years, to be honest. Like, maybe I've done it 2 years in a row. I thought, oh, I'm going to give it a break, but actually it's well worth making the 3 hour plus trip for us down here. Absolutely awesome. It's been great, and thank you very much for joining us for another Halloween vlog here on Screen Park Worldwide. But there's still quite a few Halloween vlogs to come. Halloween is not over yet, so there's so much more. Of course, come and check these guys out, and Circus Of Horrors was great as well. That was awesome. But there you go, from Tulleys Farm Shocktober Fest. Keep doing what you're doing. We absolutely love it, and we'll see you again in 2019. And that means it's time to spook those credits. See you soon, guys, for the Burning Tractor.